There's something special about being in nature. And for me, my favorite place in nature to be is on top of a mountain. And for the past 4 years, my wife and I have been going to the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games in North Carolina. We found out about it because of my wife's obsession for Outlander. She came across this influencer on TikTok who happened to be at the games, and we bought tickets. And we've been going every year ever since. I love so much about it. Like, just getting to drive and get away from home is one thing. But once you get into the mountains or some place in nature that feels special to you, things just suddenly feel different. Things start to slow down, and you really get to start connecting with yourself. And for the past 4 years that we've been going to these games, we've stayed at 3 different lodging places. Every one of them has been excellent. But then we found this one, and the views are absolutely stunning. And when you get to the very tip top of a mountain, you don't hear much. There's no construction, there's no sirens, there's no anything really. The only sounds that I heard on my trip aside from nature was occasionally in the mornings people would be walking their dogs and they would say hello to the other neighbors as they passed them by. And in the evenings you would hear the occasional car coming home. But other than that, there was no sounds for miles other than the deer crunching in the grass below or the wind gently and some nights pretty ferociously slicing through. Having the ability to sit there with my thoughts and connect with myself was unlike anything. And it was definitely a remedy, something that I needed to help me. And I will say that in the moment of sitting there with these thoughts, it gave me a chance to acknowledge them, because I think a lot about these thoughts as being like children that just need attention. Like, look at me. Hey, look what I can do. And that's all your thoughts are. And it's not that you have to place judgment. They're just looking for observation. They just want somebody to look at them. And that's it. It's as simple as that. When you think about it that way, it makes things much less complicated. And thanks to one of my friends, Pen Meets World, I will link his channel in the description box below. He has talked about, in some of his videos, about journaling with observation. And that's kind of what I've been doing a lot over the past month or so, is I've been journaling what I'm observing. My thoughts, the things I'm seeing, the things I'm feeling, smelling, touching. When I was sitting on this porch and I was looking out, I was just talking about the beauty that I saw around me and how mundane my problems became, because all of a sudden my problems didn't exist anymore because my problems stayed back at home. Now, that's not to say that they weren't waiting for me when I got back, because they were. But the difference was, now I had taken the time to process things and think about those thoughts because I wrote about those things. And that made me feel a lot better. And there's no way that I could have just done that in my town. I couldn't have done that at the local coffee shop because I didn't have that quietness. Point is to find somewhere quiet and meaningful to you. And for me, that place of quiet meaningfulness is in the mountains. I'm lucky enough that I only have to drive about half an hour to an hour to pick one of the many mountains around me. And they're all great places to go. It's a place of natural serenity that I can find out how life works, how it's supposed to work. The real way of life is in nature. When you look at animals, they just graze the land, they eat, they sleep, they coexist, and everything is fine. Living life is simple. And those are some of the realizations I had on this quiet morning, sitting up on the mountain, drinking my coffee, writing in my journal, reading my book, and just sitting there in silence and staring off into the distance. Because the problems I was facing 2 weeks ago that I was writing down, I'm just now working through and processing 2 weeks later. But I know about them because I observed them first. And now I am able to have that conversation with those thoughts and figure out how we can move forward. So I'm going to leave you with this today, is just that if you've had a lot of stuff on your mind, You can feel it in your shoulders and your neck, and everything's getting all tense, and you're getting these tension headaches, and everything just won't go away. Don't resist it. One of my favorite quotes from Bruce Lee is to be like water, my friend. And what he means by that is just to flow. Don't resist. Move with everything. Because when you put up that resistance, that's when you feel that tightness. That's when you feel that tension. Like, think about it. Right now, I want you just to clench your face as hard as you can. Bite down and squeeze tight like you're about to just scream, and then let it go. That relaxation that you feel after you've let go, that's the same effect you can get with your thoughts if you just quit resisting and you start observing.